Zen was a great step forward, and Zen Plus even more so. Zen 2, meanwhile, really kicked things up a notch, and now we're with Zen 3. And it looks really promising. It hasn't been all that long ago since the last Ryzen CPU release, which was done back in July with the XT series, and those CPUs didn't really bring a lot to the table, but it sort of set the groundwork for this launch. Every new generation of Ryzen CPUs has been a constant evolution that addressed weaknesses of previous generation, and that's exactly what Zen 3 is too. Basically, AMD saw what needed to be improved, like gaming performance, single thread performance, and some other key areas, and they attacked those head on. But they also didn't want to complicate their lives by completely shifting the Zen architecture to a brand new layout and manufacturing process. So Zen 3 stays on an updated 7nm node, but the underlying design got a pretty big facelift. A cornerstone of this new design is a revised layout that clusters 8 cores in a single CCX module, which has direct access to 32 MB of L3 cache. Supposedly, that gives huge benefits in gaming, single-core workloads, and less memory latency. There's also a bunch of other updates to the overall architecture, like better load store performance, enhanced floating point and integer engines, and more. We'll cover all of those in the review, but it's all supposed to result in an instructions per clock increase of about 19% over the Ryzen 3000 series. That is just super impressive for a single generation. Back in the XT series video, I mentioned that this launch might actually be a part of a much larger plan, even though their real-world performance benefits were pretty limited. Well, those CPUs allowed AMD to test the 7nm manufacturing process's ability to run at higher frequencies. We're seeing the results right now with Zen 3. One of the biggest moves for this generation is AMD finally consolidating all of their Zen 3 CPUs under the same 5000 series name. That's good news, since